Hi, I'm Dave Kincer, Vice President of Sales for Proven Winners, and welcome to our launch of the new Proven Winners plants and programs for the 2026 season. On behalf of the entire Proven Winners Network, thank you for taking the time to learn more about the exciting products we're bringing to market that have been years in the making. Proven Winners started in 1992 as a collection of 4 plants, informative plant tags to help the gardener, and a program name that continues to be our North Star over 30 years later. Since that humble beginning, Proven Winners has grown into the premier gardening lifestyle brand, one that is specifically and uniquely designed around gardener success and repeat purchases for our retailer, grower, landscaper, and broker partners. As always, our passionate and forward-thinking team continues to search the globe for the top-performing plants and gardening-related products designed to make everyone along the distribution chain more profitable and more successful. And most importantly, to give consumers the very best gardening experience. Speaking of the consumer, one of the things that makes Proven Winners unique compared to most of the rest of the industry is our daily connection and interaction with the home gardener. We engage with gardeners daily through our social media channels. Every year, we answer thousands of gardening-related questions directly from consumers. We also use our large consumer database to regularly survey gardeners, asking them for their thoughts on new initiatives we are considering. Our focus on and strong connection to consumers is unmatched and is used to monitor trends and develop meaningful programs for the home gardener. Today, I invite you to come with me as I walk through our new plants, new gardening products, new programs, and how we plan to support you with the industry's most innovative and extensive consumer awareness and marketing campaign. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to cover a lot of information, but the benefit of this video is it allows you to pause or rewind to revisit any part at any time and learn on your schedule. We're very proud of the growth of the Proven Winners brand since 1992. We know, though, that our growth and success is also tied to you, our customer. No matter if you're a plant breeder, broker salesperson, grower, retailer, landscaper, or home gardener, your trust and belief in what we do allows our network to continue to invest and innovate to bring forth what we feel are the very best plants and gardening products in the industry. One of our core company values is to add a tremendous amount of value to our customers, and we want you to be sure about the promise you're getting when you receive a Proven Winners branded plant or product. Proven Winners is a network of businesses who are hyper-focused on and specialize in specific segments within the floriculture marketplace, excelling and leading in all that they do. From 4-Star Greenhouse to Pleasant View Gardens to Nordic Nurseries and Ed Sopkowich Greenhouses to Walters Gardens to Spring Meadow Nursery, Abbott Ipco and Classic Caladiums, the Plant Company, and our newest partner, the Netherland Bulb Company. These licensees have invested millions of dollars in their state-of-the-art facilities, filled with production teams with hundreds of years of experience, dedicated to sending each customer the highest quality young plants. They invest in internal and external testing protocols to ensure healthy and disease-free plants arrive at your business. They invest in cutting-edge technology in the areas of lighting, spraying, heating, watering, robotics, and much more to create efficiencies, accuracies, and again, a superior plant product that has been grown with an incredible amount of care and attention to detail and are ready to take off after they are transplanted on the growing bench. They invest in innovative product fulfillment and shipping practices to ensure extremely high order accuracy ratings. The plants come with informative tags and branded containers to simplify the process and eliminate the need to work with additional vendors. They have dedicated transportation departments to ensure the fastest and most reliable delivery methods, as well as strong speculative inventory levels to ensure you can get the plants you want when you want them. Our partners all employ an outstanding team of friendly, long-tenured customer service and sales representatives to offer support building programs and fixing any issues that may pop up along the way. And after the plants have been delivered, our expert grower team is a quick call or email away to offer crop culture and growing tips. In the end, the Proven Winners network of suppliers prides themselves on creating strong partnerships, being easy to work with, having accurate and on-time deliveries, and sending our customers the highest quality plants that will ensure profitable and faster crop turns. Another value touchpoint is our dedicated, dynamic, and long-tenured Proven Winners team. These passionate, self-motivated, servant-minded people all have a high degree of integrity and start every day in the pursuit of excellence with our customers' success always front and center. In an effort to constantly improve, we recently added Tim Anderson to our team to focus on support for the grower and broker channels. We also brought on Josh Miller to manage everything related to the landscaper and landscape supplier channel. Another value touchpoint is our dedicated retail team led by Jessica DeGraff and the industry's largest and most meaningful retailer support programs specifically designed for independent garden centers. With 75% of our plants being sold through IGCs, we have invested heavily in a wide array of point-of-purchase options, over 20 years of garden center employee training, access to thousands of professionally shot photographs and videos, our innovative Connect Plus marketing support program, and the new Connect Space Intranet Hub, and much more. Our retail team supports garden centers in ways no other plant supplier can. With over 30 years of building the Proven Winners brand identity, more consumers come into garden centers looking for Proven Winners plants than any other plant brand in our industry. This alone gives your Proven Winners plants a head start for faster and more profitable sales than just about any other plant you can buy. Add in over 25 years of cutting-edge, direct-to-consumer advertising support through a wide array of marketing vehicles, and the value of every Proven Winners plant you purchase from one of our licensees skyrockets. Proven Winners hasn't become the #1 plant brand and the brand gardeners trust by accident. It's because of our unwavering belief in our original brand tagline, "A better garden starts with a better plant," and the commitment to making sure consumers are getting the very best plants and gardening-related products. We start by attracting potential gardeners with a broad and unique advertising campaign, and then get more specific with our other forms of marketing to inspire and educate all levels and interest of gardeners. Our marketing strategies include outdoor advertising. We are hyper-strategic when it comes to putting our brand in front of the right audience. Outdoor billboard advertising is chosen based on where sales are strongest in our top 20 US and our top 18 Canadian markets. Our use of temperature and precipitation-triggered billboards and location-specific creative is custom-tailored for localization, a key aspect in driving consumer demand. This strategy has led to our advertising appearing on over 1,100 additional billboards from south to north as temperatures rise in the spring. Our Proven Winners Color Choice shrub partners have layered on their own campaign, seizing unique opportunities like Times Square and locations closest to our certified garden centers. Streaming platforms have revolutionized media and advertising consumption by offering precise audience targeting, cross-device reach, and new opportunities for engagement. In 2025, we are running ads across popular podcast, streaming, and OTT platforms, including Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime. Last year, our ads generated millions of targeted impressions to new and seasoned gardeners. Our friends at Proven Winners Color Choice say, when you have a beautiful product to share, you take full advantage of visual media like video. They're currently running commercials on many streaming platforms in the United States and Canada, as well as on connected TV and mobile devices. In Canada, they will also advertise during the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs and finals. Proven Winners' online presence is vast and dynamic, interacting with millions of gardeners every year in the online communities we have built across our social media channels and websites. Our content is motivating shoppers to visit retailers through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest, as well as ProvenWinners.com, Beauty.ProvenWinners.com, and GardenDesign.com. For over 20 years, consumers have looked forward to receiving our Gardener's Idea Book, which is recreated from scratch each year by our dedicated marketing team. Brimming with inspiration and information about gardening in a diverse array of climate and properties, this unparalleled publication drives consumers into stores looking for proven winners. Through the years, we have printed and mailed tens of millions of Gardener's Idea Books to consumers by request, distributed them at events, and offered them to IGCs for further distribution. In addition, Proven Winners Color Choice sends out hundreds of thousands of their Gardening Simplified inspirational magazines. Thousands of consumers view these publications online as well as the companion information published on beauty.provenwinners.com. In today's media landscape, leveraging content creators is crucial for brands. These creators possess a loyal and engaged following, providing our brand access to highly targeted and receptive audiences. We are continuing to expand our network and are currently collaborating with over 24 creators, tapping into their creativity and authenticity, creating brand awareness and engagement to drive plant sales in a more organic and effective manner. Key owned data strategies like digital and email marketing are a vital part of our consumer outreach. Nearly 1 million consumers have opted into receiving communications from Proven Winners, which our dedicated team is committed to delivering weekly. In 2024 alone, over 25 million emails were sent to consumers informing them about our national plants and recipes of the year, new varieties, solutions, and inspiration for their gardens. Additionally, over 500,000 consumers receive our educational monthly Winner's Circle newsletter, and nearly 100,000 subscribers have opted in to receive our SMS text messages. While we're on track to generate 300 million impressions through our digital marketing strategies in 2025, including responsive, keyword-driven Performance Max Google campaigns, what our team takes the most pride in is creating engagements that go further than a like. Our team loves it when gardeners like Amy post, "I'm not a brand name shopper most of the time, but I totally believe in choosing Proven Winners plants for my garden." And Karen, who posts, "Supertunia Vistas are my go-to for continuous color in containers and the landscape." For those of you selling our Proven Winners Color Choice shrub line, including the latest edition of Hollywood Hibiscus, these items will be heavily featured in classic magazines like Better Homes and Gardens, Fine Gardening, and HGTV Magazine. All print publications are timed to coincide with the gardening season. No other plant brand lists their phone number on every single container, a number that rings directly into our Illinois-based customer care team that stands ready to assist consumers. In 2024, we took nearly 15,000 phone calls, answered 6,400 questions through our unique feedback platform, and interacted directly with tens of thousands of followers on our social media channels. Additionally, in the last year, over 45,000 consumers have responded to surveys we've conducted pertaining to their interest in bulbs, perennials, and sustainability, yielding important actionable data that we can share with our partners and retailers. Value. It's what we strive for every step of the way. From breeding to production to customer service, support programs, and consumer engagement, a Proven Winners plant has more value attached to it than anything else in the industry. Marketing plays a vital role in enhancing the value of the brand and the products you sell. I joined Proven Winners back in 2001 as the retail guy and worked with our team to develop programs to support the retail channel in North America. I'm proud of the impact we've had and the relationships we've built with many retailers, along with the innovative ideas we've developed over the years to help them profitably sell our plants and gardening products. I'm even more proud of the incredible retail team we've built since those early years. Jessica DeGraff is our Director of Retail Accounts. She heads up our team of retail solutions managers, and together they passionately partner with independent garden centers to find the specific tools and resources to make the retailer and their customers as successful as possible. While our retailer support runs deep, I'd like to share a few of the innovative programs Jessica and team have developed to give IGCs unmatched support and to help grow their business. We take retail training seriously, as we know many garden center owners are wearing many hats, and staff development can be a struggle at times. Whether it's our Knowledge Now events, where we partner with a grower and their retail customers to learn about Proven Winners plants and programs, or our free Certified Garden Center and Proven Winners University training programs, we know that a knowledgeable staff gives garden centers a leg up that will lead to higher sales and customer loyalty. Helping IGCs with in-store merchandising has been a hallmark of the Proven Winners brand. Our point-of-purchase options act as an extension of a retailer's sales team, helping customers find colors they want, solve problem areas in their garden spaces, answer questions, and promote new ideas for their outdoor spaces. Tabitha Gainey, our point-of-purchase expert, and our retail team have designed solutions for garden centers of any shape and size, from ready-made to semi-custom to fully customized signage. I mentioned earlier the many hats garden center owners wear, with marketing being an area many struggle managing. To help, we launched the innovative Connect Plus marketing program a few years ago to offer IGCs an easy, affordable way to capture new customers and retain existing ones. With over 1,900 garden centers participating in the Proven Winners Connect Plus program, our retail solutions team is helping IGCs market their company like never before. With 4 Connect Plus participation options, garden centers of all sizes will find a perfect solution for their specific marketing needs for their local community. Even better, the retailer only covers 1/3 of the cost, with Proven Winners picking up the rest. Our newest retail innovation is the groundbreaking Connect Space, a web platform that houses all of the garden center's most important information in one place, giving employees all the resources they need right at their fingertips. Designed to promote education, engagement, and efficiency, Connect Space provides garden center teams with organized tools in an easy-to-navigate platform, so they don't have to waste valuable time looking for this vital information. For more information about our retail support programs, to connect with our retail team, or to learn how you can participate in our programs at your garden center, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. At Proven Winners, our core focus has been about giving gardeners the very best performing plants possible. We know, though, that there is more to gardening than the plants. To give consumers the best possible gardening experience, we set out many years ago to develop other products to support that mission. For retailers watching this, these high-quality items create attachment sales opportunities for your business while also letting your customers know you are committed to offering them the very best items from the #1 plant brand, helping to create even more brand loyalty to your garden center. Let's start with our new Aquapots Lite self-watering containers and inserts. We know consumers struggle with watering from both a time and knowledge standpoint. Aquapots Lite containers come in a variety of stylish designs and finishes, offering gardeners the classic look of ceramic and stone containers, but in a more manageable, cost-effective, and lightweight option. They use 75% less water and 50% less soil than similar containers on drip irrigation. What makes Aquapots Lite so special is the unique insert that sits inside of the container. After many years of research, the technology behind the Aquapots Lite insert is unmatched in its ease of use and effectiveness. Due to overwhelming demand, we now have Aquapots Lite inserts available in 3 sizes, allowing gardeners the opportunity to turn any decorative container they already have at home into a self-watering container. We have also added a simple and effective water gauge meter to make it even easier for the gardener to know when to add water. Consider adding Aquapots Lite and Aquapots Lite inserts to your garden center's offerings. Your customers will love you for it. While we're talking about making watering easier, our easy-to-use WaterWise drip irrigation system is perfect for just about any gardener. Included in the WaterWise box is everything the consumer needs to water up to 10 containers or a 30-foot landscape bed, all from a single faucet. Needing only a pair of scissors to get started setting up WaterWise, the gardener can easily add a timer and literally take the anxiety that comes when to water and how much to water completely out of the equation. Great plants deserve great potting soil and plant foods, and Proven Winners Premium Potting Soil, Premium Water Soluble Plant Food, and Premium Continuous Release Plant Food more than fits the bill. Our professional-grade potting soil is a medium-weight mix featuring excellent porosity and drainage, along with a 6-month formulation of continuous release plant food. If there's one thing I see gardeners struggle with the most, it is forgetting to feed their plants. Just like we need to eat food to grow and stay healthy, plants need food too. I can almost guarantee that if you can get your customers to start using plant food, they are going to buy more plants from you the following season, making this a win for you and your customer. Our premium water-soluble plant food is a unique formulation that we specifically designed to make Proven Winners plants perform at peak levels. Not only will plants get bigger and have more flowers, the leaves will remain green and healthy all season long. In fact, we recommend feeding with a water-soluble fertilizer every third watering. That way, in the springtime when plants are young and temperatures are lower, plants may be fed once a month, but in the summer, they might get fed once a week as the plants mature. The Proven Winners Continuous Release Plant Food allows plants to be fed for 6 months from just one application. Releasing the nutrients with moisture and warmer temperatures, this plant food gives plants a base level of food throughout the entire growing season. Used in combination with our premium water-soluble plant food, your customers' gardens will be ready for a magazine photo shoot. Over the past 20 years, our premium potting soil and premium plant foods have earned countless 5-star online reviews from consumers with endless comments of, "My plants never look better," or "I'll never use anything else." If you're selling Proven Winners plants, our potting soil and plant foods are the ideal companions to help you help your customers. I bet you've heard your customers complain how much they hate digging holes when planting. By offering Proven Winners Twist and Plant Augers in your garden center, you can make planting flowers and bulbs fun. I've used a Twist and Plant Auger for a number of years and can attest to how much faster it makes planting each spring. Available in 4 different sizes, Twist and Plant Augers are made from 100% solid steel, drill through tough soils without warping, are safe to use, are made in the United States, and come with a lifetime guarantee. To help you with selling the grab-and-grow items I just covered, we have invested in merchandising units that will allow you to create effective displays in your garden center or adjacent to your Proven Winners plants. These displays come with eye-catching and informative point-of-purchase materials to help capture the shopper's attention and drive sales. Our newest retail item is the Proven Winners Climate by Leafjoy Plant Support System. Winning the 2025 Favorite New Product at the Tropical Plant International Expo, Climate by Leafjoy is the eco-friendly and sustainable choice for Proven Winners Leafjoy and other climbing and vining houseplants. The 100% plastic-free and chemical-free Climate by Leafjoy products are made from potato skins and elephant grass, and while they will last for years indoors, they are completely biodegradable and will break down in the landfill. The climbing poles offer a natural bark-like texture plants would find in the wild. They are designed to allow gardeners to water plants through the center of the pole to prevent spillage and evaporation, while allowing the consumer to put water right at the roots of the plant where it's needed. The Climate by Leafjoy support poles are also designed to allow the consumer to stack additional poles as their plant continues to grow upwards. The groundbreaking Proven Winners Climate by Leafjoy climbing poles are ideal for adding to your houseplant department and a great choice for the environment. So, If you're selling bamboo stakes, plastic clips, and traditional wire to support your customers' houseplants, consider going 100% sustainable with the award-winning Climate by Leafjoy products. To add any of these items to your garden center offerings, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. As a consumer-facing brand, we strongly believe that easily identifiable consumer-facing packaging is tantamount to a brand's success. We see eye-catching packaging being used with nearly every product a consumer buys, and plants shouldn't be any different. This belief in packaging started the day Proven Winners was founded by requiring an informative Proven Winners branded plant tag be included with every plant sold. From those humble beginnings in 1992, the Proven Winners consumer-facing packaging has grown considerably and evolved to meet the needs of our grower and retailer partners and of today's gardeners. Our packaging instills confidence with gardeners and creates repeat purchases from brand-loyal customers. Let's start with the plant tags that come with every plant. Each Proven Winners plant program includes large, informative tags specific to each plant variety, all designed to aid the gardener at the time of purchase, but also when they get home and are ready to plant. Many years ago, Marshall Dirks, our Vice President of Marketing, came up with the innovative idea of naming some of our most popular flowering annual recipes to help the gardener more easily remember the recipe they had in their garden. The Above and Beyond recipe, as an example, is regularly referenced by consumers on social media as a favorite. We have hundreds of named recipes and offer recipe-specific tags for hanging baskets and patio-ready containers. With a nod to sustainability, we have developed tags made from 100% recycled plastic, with at least 25% being post-consumer plastic, as well as our newest Eco Plus tags that are 100% plant-based. And we will continue to look for additional opportunities to reduce single-use plastic waste. Pivoting to the Proven Winners branded container program in our signature white branded look, we are proud to offer a wide array of container sizes, styles, and substrates designed with the grower, retailer, and consumer in mind. In our annual program, we offer branded containers ranging in sizes from a 3.5 inch for proven accent varieties to the popular Grande, Classic, Quart, 6.5 inch, and Royale, with many offered in both co-extruded and injection molded substrates. Corresponding carrying and display trays are available in our signature white color. We also offer options with graphics for the Fall Magic and Graceful Grasses programs. We recently added the first ever printed square containers, both for US and Canadian growers, which have been a hit with many customers. Another container innovation are the revolutionary Eco Plus containers, which are industrial compostable, plastic-free, and made from plants. Winning the 2023 Sustainability Product of the Year award, the Eco Plus Grande and Eco Plus Elite containers are infused with organic nutrients and have removable bottoms to allow for planting directly into the landscape or containers. Their sturdy composition is strong enough to last through commercial growing practices, look fantastic on retail shelves, and break down over time with heat and moisture at industrial composting facilities, in homeowner gardens, or in landfills. For Proven Winners Perennials, we offer Proven Winners branded containers in 1 quart, trade gallon, 1, 2, and 3 gallon sizes. For Proven Winners Color Choice Shrubs, branded containers are available in multiple substrates in 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7 gallon sizes. And while we're talking about Proven Winners Color Choice Shrubs, our partners at Spring Meadow Nursery have developed 2 new sustainable packaging options that are really exciting. Called Bloomprint and available in true 5 and 7 gallon sizes, these packages are ideal for shifting up 1, 2, or 3 gallon shrubs. They are made of a sturdy but lightweight woven textile and use 83% less plastic than regular containers. They also come with sturdy, ergonomic handles that make handling them for growing, shipping, and purchasing a breeze. They can be conventionally recycled or reused after the plants in them are installed. In another nod to sustainable packaging, Spring Meadow Nursery has launched new tree wraps for use on all Proven Winners Color Choice trees and shrub standards. These tree wraps are made out of a water-resistant paper similar to a coffee cup and can be recycled in regular municipal systems or composted at home. For more information about Proven Winners branded packaging programs, contact your Proven Winners propagator or visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. For many years now, a key component of the Proven Winners marketing campaign is the highly successful Plants of the Year and Recipes of the Year programs. These items will be heavily featured in multiple aspects of the marketing program, help simplify the retail shopping experience, and build confidence for every gardener, whether novice, expert, or somewhere in between. It gives our grower and retailer partners 1 year advance notice and the ability to capitalize on strong consumer demand by making these items available as part of their product offerings. Let's start with the plants of the year for the 2026 season. The plants selected are easy to grow, iconic, readily available, and are perfect for containers and/or landscape gardens. The annual of the year is Safari Dusk. With the success of this program, we are adding 2 additional annual categories. The first is the Petunia of the Year, Supertunia Hoopla Vivid Orchid. The second is the Landscape Annual of the Year, Senorita Rosalita. The Caladium of the Year is Heart to Heart Chinook. The Houseplant of the Year is Endless Cascade Shining Sea Star. The Perennial of the Year is Dark Side of the Moon. The Hosta of the Year is Shadowland Hope Springs Eternal. The Landscape Perennial of the Year is Decadence Lemon Meringue. The Flowering Shrub of the Year is Double Play Dolly. The Rose of the Year is Rise Up Lilac Days. The Hydrangea of the Year is Let's Dance Lovable. The Landscape Shrub of the Year is Tater Tot. A new shrub category is the Heat-Loving Shrub of the Year, Jazz Hands Variegated. And the Tree of the Year is Showtime Crabapple. Next, let's take a look at the 2026 Recipes of the Year. Over the past 30 years, Proven Winners has led the industry in creating eye-catching container recipes that have been highly profitable for growers and retailers alike. We lead the way by giving marketing names to these recipes to allow consumers to more easily remember recipes they have purchased and have success growing in their home gardens. The Recipes of the Year go through a rigorous performance trial where they are evaluated for both grower performance as well as season-long consumer performance. We also look at consumer color trend preferences to make sure there will be strong appeal within the retail sales channel. We have 3 Recipes of the Year featuring annuals: Saffron Sunrise, Pixie Powder, and Moonlit Lavender. The Heart to Heart Caladium Recipe of the Year is Kindness. For our grower and retailer partners, the Plants of and Recipes of the Year are all items that truly need to be on your growing benches and in your garden centers, as we know gardeners will be looking for them. We've also seen demand for these items continue to grow in subsequent years as consumers continue to engage with our marketing messages. Don't miss out on this low-hanging fruit sales opportunity. For more information about the Plants and Recipes of the Year, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. As I mentioned earlier, Proven Winners started with 4 unique and groundbreaking flowering annuals, and over the years we have introduced many first-to-market cutting-edge plants that have gone on to be industry staples. Our product development teams work with a large network of plant breeders from around the world, trialing thousands of varieties each year in multiple climatic environments to find the very best plants with the broadest performance range throughout North America. Our in-depth evaluation process has a focus on performance for the grower, retail appeal, and most importantly, season-long performance for the home gardener. When selecting new varieties, consumer success and our mantra of "a better garden starts with a better plant" will always be our guiding principle and is the core of what sets Proven Winners Annuals apart from all other plant breeding companies. Let's take a look at the exciting collection of new annual varieties for the 2026 season. While this isn't a new plant, the 30-second planter is a new addition to our annual program. Growers can order empty 10-inch 30-second planters along with their other Proven Winners branded containers to create beauty in the blink of an eye. The pre-planted 30-second planter is a big win for the novice or experienced gardener, as it takes the guesswork and anxiety out of hunting around the garden center to locate individual varieties that will grow well together. Once home, the consumer can either drop the entire 30-second planter right into their own decorative container without any transplanting or additional potting mix needed, or they can quickly pop the plant portion out and transplant the root ball into their container that is already filled with potting mix. That's how container gardening is done in 30 seconds or less. The 30-second planter is also perfect for making an instant impact in landscape beds. Gardeners can use one of our twist and plant augers or dig a hole, then quickly slide the root ball out of the container and drop it into the hole. Smooth out the soil and they're done. The 30-second planter simplifies the gardening experience and is ideal for new gardeners, weekend gardeners, people with limited time, or those that are less physically able to garden. For more information or to order 30-second planters for your greenhouse or garden center, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources or contact your Proven Winners propagator. Now let's talk about the new plants. I'm going to start with the 3 top picks for the year. These are the items that we feel will be the most impactful and should be on every grower or retailer order and in every consumer's garden. The first top pick for 2026 is Superbell's Magic Double Grapefruit. Similar to the very popular Superbell's Magic Pink Lemonade, but in a double flower form. This dynamic color-shifting Calabricoa opens lemon yellow, then takes on soft pink tones when exposed to UV sunlight, creating an overall effect like 2 pastel varieties commingling into one captivating combination. Superbell's Magic Double Grapefruit is stunning in hanging baskets, window boxes, and upright recipes, where its slightly looser habit allows it to mix beautifully with other medium vigor companions. Try it mixed with Superbena Verbena, Goldilocks Rocks Bidens, or Double Delight Blush Rose Begonias. Like all Superbell's Calabricoa, Superbell's Magic Double Grapefruit blooms from spring into fall, requiring no deadheading to keep it in color, and it has been screened specifically for resistance to Thalaviopsis. Another top pick for 2026 is Super Lophus Sunglow. Formerly known as Ladybird Sunglow, we renamed this variety to emphasize its bold, standout performance in hot climates, given its native Texas roots. Super Lophus Sunglow has for years proven to thrive in trials in hot, arid, sunny conditions from the deep south, the west, and also in the hot, humid summers in northern climates. The resilient, bright yellow flowers cover the finely textured foliage and attract beneficial pollinators, making Super Lophus Sunglow a durable annual for both commercial and residential applications in containers or landscapes, similar to how many use the extremely popular and durable Blew My Mind Evolvulus. One tip is to not overwater or overfeed, as the finely textured foliage helps to slow down transpiration dramatically, even in 100-degree weather. Our last annual top pick for the 2026 season is an addition to our most popular series, Supertunia Vista Cool Jazz. Supertunia Vista Petunia varieties go through the most rigorous development and trialing process to make sure they meet the high standards set for extreme weather tolerance, vigorous growth, incredible flower coverage, and industry-leading all-season performance. The new Supertunia Vista Cool Jazz matches Supertunia Vista Jazzberry in vigor, habit, and size, but with a cool orchid pink flower color. Not a day goes by without a consumer asking if more colors of Supertunia Vista are coming. So we know Supertunia Vista Cool Jazz is going to be a massive hit. We're excited to add the genus Agastache to the Proven Winners annual program with the additions of Maestro Coral and Maestro Gold. Designed to make a big splash of color from spring through fall without needing to be sheared to stay in color, the coral pink blossoms of Maestro Coral and the golden yellow blossoms of Maestro Gold will attract pollinators all season. The Maestro varieties are both heat and drought tolerant, are low maintenance, and are deer resistant. Perfect in landscapes or large containers, Maestro Coral and Maestro Gold can also act as a thriller in container recipes. Introducing a new expansion to our popular Surefire begonia line, Surefire Cascade Red is a unique new trailing begonia that holds similar appeal as Surefire Red, but with the expanded applications for large hanging baskets and container recipes where it acts as a spreading filler. Well-branched with glossy green foliage and vibrant red flowers that appear all season with no deadheading, Surefire Cascade Red is impressively weather-tolerant, resisting leaf and petal drop in wind or rain. Campfire Red Ember is a reliably red, non-fading bidens that is perfect for high-impact, low-maintenance, heat-tolerant container recipes and landscape plantings. The full canopy of Campfire Red Ember is loose enough to allow other medium vigor varieties to weave through, yet still be covered with vivid red flowers. Campfire Red Ember's pollinator-friendly, self-cleaning flowers set little seed, allowing the plant to flower even in the heat of summer, while also making it a perfect plant for refreshing containers for fall decorating. We're expanding the popular Safari James Britannia line with Safari Lava Flow. A relative of Sudora, Safari varieties are dramatically more heat and humidity tolerant and won't cycle out of bloom if the plant dries down, allowing the scarlet red blooms of Safari Lava Flow to shine from spring through fall, even in heavy rain and wind. Safari Lava Flow has good resistance to powdery and downy mildew and is ideal for hanging baskets and colorful container recipes. We are launching 4 colors in a new line of lobelia we're calling Laguna Royale. Laguna Royale Azure, Laguna Royale Blue Pearl, Laguna Royale Lilac, and Laguna Royale Pink have the ideal habit for a retail presence in our grande and classic size containers. With outstanding heat tolerance and color coverage, the dense, rounded habit of the Laguna Royale varieties are ideal for maximizing production space in the greenhouse, on shipping carts, and retail benches, while maintaining the great performance at home that gardeners have come to expect from Laguna Lobelia. Proven Winners Lobularia reinvented Alyssum with sterility, exceptional heat tolerance, dramatically increased vigor, and the ability to continuously bloom from spring to frost. White Knight is being improved with much larger, showier clusters of clean white flowers that completely cover the canopy of the plant. This results in White Knight having a brighter white appearance and a greater presence in container recipes or landscape beds. A standout favorite in our trials, Supertunia Mini Vista Pink Cloud is a welcome addition to the line as it adds an essential color to the mix. Bright cotton candy pink flowers with a white eye bloom non-stop all season without deadheading. The distinctly ruffled petals of Supertunia Mini Vista Pink Cloud contribute rigidity to the blossoms, helping them to stand up and recover quickly during harsh summer storms. Supertunia Mini Vista Pink Cloud has a tight habit and loads of flowers, making them a dream for growers and retailers, while having a vigorous yet more compact growth habit and outstanding all-season garden performance when planted in landscapes and containers. Joining the series formerly known as Intensia, Southern Blaze Bright Pink is a welcome color addition to Southern Blaze Blueberry, Southern Blaze Red Hot, and Southern Blaze White. Southern Blaze Bright Pink will be the most compact of the series, yet the non-stop flower power attracts pollinators and makes it stand out in the garden. A nativar with Texan roots with outstanding heat and humidity tolerance, all of the Southern Blaze varieties are a standout in our Florida trials yearly, thriving in both landscapes and containers. In northern markets, it's ideal for late spring and summer plantings. Whirlwind White is being improved to retain the excellent vigor it has always had, but with an improved habit and flowering performance to match the other varieties in the Whirlwind series. Whirlwind White has a full, well-branched shape with early blooming power, allowing it to be a heat, humidity, and drought-tolerant standout in hanging baskets, recipes, and landscapes. The Proven Accents program has been a hit with gardeners, as the varieties are ideal companions to the popular Proven Winners flowering annuals, adding textural components to container recipes. For retailers, it allows them to merchandise Proven Accents along with Proven Winners annuals and Proven Winners graceful grasses to simplify the shopping experience with thrillers, spillers, and fillers all in one display area. Silver River Dyed Delta is a welcome addition to the Proven Accents program, as it is ideal for hot, arid, sunny landscapes and containers. With striking color contrast and a terrific texture, Silver River has a relatively low spreading mounded habit. This semi-succulent accent plant is extremely low maintenance, making it an excellent choice for xeriscapes. Joining the extremely popular Sweet Caroline Medusa Green is Sweet Caroline Medusa Black. These unique Ipomoea varieties have palm-shaped leaves, which create an eye-catching accent in hanging baskets and container recipes. The thick leaves of Sweet Caroline Medusa Black don't flag or fade in the heat, allowing it to create a stunning monoculture hanging basket. Improved over older variegated selections on the market, Sweet Caroline Sweetheart Shadow Storm has a well-branched habit with black and green flecked leaves. The heart-shaped leaves are born from tighter internodes, resulting in a more compact plant that avoids the scraggly look of others. Expect the leaves of Sweet Caroline Sweetheart Shadow Storm to emerge green, then develop their unique pattern with maturity and exposure to UV light. Our partners at Classic Caladiums and Abbott Ipco brought the stunning Be My Calla varieties to the Proven Winners brand, with their large, non-fading, long-flowering, boldly colored blooms. They continued their innovation with the stunning Emerald Isle, a unique alocasia that has taken the industry and gardens by storm. What they're most famous for, though, is their industry-leading caladium breeding and production techniques. And the 2026 season brings two first-of-their-kind new heart-to-heart caladium varieties to the Proven Winners program. Heart-to-Heart Creme Brulee is a brand new color pattern for caladiums. The fancy heart-shaped leaves are outlined with a broad pinky bronze margin and accented by a creamy white center and veining. The rich tones of Heart-to-Heart Creme Brulee remain consistent all season and will brighten up part shade to shady gardens and containers. The large, showy leaves with their unique color pattern makes Heart-to-Heart Creme Brulee a new and unique choice for fall decorating. Continuing the trend of first-of-its-kind caladiums is Heart-to-Heart Midnight Oil. This near-black strap-leaf caladium blends deep green and red tones on arrow-shaped leaves with undulating margins. Though Heart-to-Heart Midnight Oil grows in part shade, the coloration is darkest when exposed to full UV sunlight, appearing a dramatic charcoal black from a distance. Gardeners can expect the spring and summer foliage to be darker than in autumn when the deep red and green tones become more evident. Heart-to-Heart Midnight Oil is a vigorous variety that fills containers fully, making the biggest splash on retail benches in a 6-inch or larger container. Earlier, I mentioned the industry-leading production techniques Classic Caladiums employs to grow Heart-to-Heart caladiums. Growing on raised, laser-leveled sandy beds, Heart-to-Heart bulbs are typically larger and more robust than generic bulbs, resulting in stronger and fuller plants. Additionally, all Heart-to-Heart bulbs are painted and de-eyed for quick and easy planting in a strong, uniform, predictable greenhouse crop. For more information about the Heart-to-Heart program and other varieties available from Classic Caladiums, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. While we're talking about bulbs, it's the perfect time to talk about our new partnership with the Netherland Bulb Company. We joined forces to create innovation in the packaged bulb category with unique hand-selected premium genetics, larger bulb sizes, curated mixes, and upscale retail packaging. The Netherland Bulb Company is the industry's #1 bulb supplier and has long been viewed as an innovator and market leader. The Proven Winners Packaged Bulb Program is an opportunity for independent garden centers to offer their customers premium spring and fall bulb programs. Consumers will have their choice of spring-planted, named dahlia and lily varieties, as well as dahlia combinations with unique flower attributes and performance that can't be found elsewhere. The Fall Planted program features unique tulip and daffodil varieties that will delight gardeners the following spring when temperatures start to warm up. Also available are the same heart-to-heart caladium bulbs from our commercial grower program, but packaged for consumers to plant directly into their own containers or landscape beds at home. The eye-catching packaging and merchandising units create instant impact in the garden center and tie into the powerful Proven Winners consumer marketing campaign. For more information or to order, contact your Netherland Bulb Company sales representative or visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. We partnered with Walters Gardens over a decade ago to bring their best-in-class perennial breeding and production techniques into the Proven Winners brand. The Proven Winners perennial program continues to see tremendous growth year after year, and with some exciting new programs and a slew of cutting-edge new varieties, the 2026 season is going to be another home run. Let's start with some new programs that were created with the consumer in mind, making them no-brainer additions for our grower and retailer partners. The stunning varieties in the Art and Soul Mangave program meet the needs of the modern gardener. These large succulent-esque hybrids retain the excellent heat and drought tolerance of their agave background while adding fast-growing tropical attributes from their Manfreda parentage. Ideal in containers, in landscapes, or in mixed or monoculture plantings, Art and Soul varieties tolerate a wide range of moisture conditions, allowing them to be mixed with succulents, flowering annuals, and tropical plants. Performing as perennials in southern and western climates and as annuals in northern climates, consumer success is easy with the low-maintenance Art and Soul varieties. We add 4 new varieties to the program for the 2026 season. Art and Soul Aztec King is one of the largest introductions to date, showing off broad silvery green leaves covered with burgundy flecks in full sun locations. The individual leaves are arching and slightly scalloped, creating an upright habit in containers or in the landscape. Art and Soul Moonglow has the surreal look of a moonlight night. The 1-inch wide silvery blue-green leaves practically glow with huge contrasting dark purple spots to complete the effect and will be more dramatic when exposed to sunlight. Art and Soul Purple People Eater creates a neat rosette of thick, sturdy leaves that are blue-green with reddish-purple spotting, resulting in an overall purple color to the casual observer, especially in a full sun setting. Leaf margins fold upward to show off its yellow, orange, and cinnamon brown spines. Art and Soul Silver Fox glows silver at first glance, but in reality is more of a light green leaf covered with a thick, waxy coating to give it its glowing color. The cool color combined with a magnificent habit and defined marginal teeth makes Art and Soul Silver Fox a winner. For more information about adding the Art and Soul Mangave program to your business, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. The Easyscapes program has been a hit as it provides solutions for growers, retailers, and consumers with curated perennial recipes that provide frost-to-frost garden interest. Each recipe is made up of 3 to 4 Proven Winners perennials that traditionally grow well together and complement each other in the landscape. All of the recipes are built to a theme, including recipes for common gardener concerns including deer resistance, pollinator attracting, shade tolerance, and more. The Proven Winners Easyscapes recipe program simplifies the ordering process for growers while creating a plug-and-play program to sell to their retail customers. And in the garden center, each Easyscapes recipe comes with easy-to-understand and eye-catching POP designed to bridge the knowledge gap on landscape design basics for the homeowner. With over 70 different solution-based recipes driven by consumer questions we receive daily, the Proven Winners Easyscapes program is backed by customizable POP, a mobile-friendly website that includes all of the recipe options, care tips, photos of successful Easyscapes gardens, and a tool to swap varieties to help gardeners find their desired color combination. For more information, or to add Proven Winners Easyscapes to your greenhouse or garden center, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. With our daily engagement with consumers and the ability to monitor trends and gardener preferences, it's clear that there is a considerable interest in nativars. Native plants are more naturally suited to local environments, soil conditions, and can support local pollinators and wildlife. Proven Winners perennials with native roots are hybrids of native plants with the goal of creating hardier, longer blooming, more disease-resistant selections and help to bridge the gap between the native environment and residential garden needs. So, what does it mean to say a perennial has native roots? Well, these are plants that may be single species hybrids or crosses of multiple species that might not naturally interact in nature. The Proven Winners Perennial program includes a broad selection of plants with native roots that can preserve the beauty and benefits of each plant as it occurs in nature, but pairing it with the superior performance necessary to thrive in the garden of today's homeowner. The Proven Winners Perennials with Native Roots program is available with informative POP, highlighting the ecological and sustainable benefits of perennials with native roots, as well as a composite poster allowing retailers to easily create an end cap display. For a full list of the Proven Winners Perennials with native roots, or to learn more about how you can add this popular program to your business, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. Let's take a look at the new Proven Winners perennial varieties for the 2026 season. First up, we have 8 top picks for the year. These are the items that we feel will be the most impactful and should be on every grower and retailer order and in every consumer's garden. Our first top pick is Violets Are Blue, a mid-sized delphinium that is perfect for adding dramatic height to the middle of the border. Flowers are a blend of deep violet, purple, and blue, and centered around a crisp white bee. The strong stems of Violet Are Blue are sturdy and can bear the weight of the flowers with ease, although staking may be needed in areas with high winds. Dolce Sultry Night, another top pick, includes a dense, rounded growth habit with short petioles and black ruffled foliage with a purple overlay. The attractive purple highlights match the undersides of the leaves and stems. The leaves of Dolce Sultry Night emerge glossy in spring and hold their rich, deep tones throughout the entire season. The perennial hibiscus breeding from Walter's Gardens is best in class in the industry, making Summerific Garnet Globes an easy choice as a top pick for the 2026 season. Summerific Garnet Globes is an incredibly compact hardy hibiscus, forming a 3-foot tall and wide sphere in the landscape, about half the size of the popular Summerific Valentine's Crush. Beginning in midsummer, 7-inch wide dark garnet red flowers with notably dark eyes cover the plant, appearing the length of the stem with broad dark olive green foliage. The breeding team at Walter's Gardens has been reinventing the Nepeta genus with standout varieties like Cat's Meow and Cat's Pajamas. 2026 brings 2 new Nepeta varieties that are both top picks and sure to be incredibly popular. Catwalk Queen has large, striking lavender blue blooms that are more than twice the size of typical Nepeta varieties. The individual panicles are long, extending the period of bloom before being cut back. With leaves that are exceptionally thick, held on a stocky, sturdy habit, Catwalk Queen is perfect for lining the front of the border or filling in hot, dry garden spaces. The tidy, compact habit of Lemon Perfection is early to bloom with lavender blue flowers appearing over golden yellow foliage that doesn't fade through the summer months. With increased shade, the leaf color of Lemon Perfection will be more chartreuse. Blooming continuously without needing to be cut back, Lemon Perfection also shows excellent deer and rabbit resistance. Joining Mega Millions, a 2025 Rudbeckia introduction, is the new Treasure Trove, a 2026 top pick. The large, long-blooming, golden yellow star-shaped flowers of Treasure Trove completely cover the well-branched plant habit. This vigorous selection forms a robust clump of foliage with large leaves that are highly resistant to septoria leaf spot, as noted during 6 years of Treasure Trove plant trialing. A native of North America, Vernonia varieties put on a fantastic fall display, and Prairie Princess, a 2026 top pick, will turn heads in the garden center and in the landscape. In late summer, clusters of rosy purple flowers will begin to cover the top half of the plant. The dark olive green foliage has a silver cast, providing interest through the rest of the year. Prairie Princess has a more compact, fuller habit with sturdy stems that hold up to heavy rain, as well as the ability to hold its mildew-resistant lower leaves all season as compared to the traditional Vernonia species. Our last 2026 top pick is Dragon Slayer, a tough, durable yucca that thrives in hot, dry spaces with little to no attention. Dragon Slayer has deer and rabbit resistance with rigid sword-like leaves that create a perfectly rounded rosette of powdery blue foliage. Creamy white flowers appear on proportionate scapes in early summer. Hearts on Fire Dicentra is a new twist on a garden classic, setting shade gardens on fire. Hearts on Fire is early to emerge in early spring, with golden foliage with bronze highlights. The dark color translates to dark stems, contrasting beautifully with the bright foliage. The true red flowers of Hearts on Fire appear in late spring, blooming for an extended period of time compared to traditional varieties. Color-coded echinacea varieties are bred for excellent basal branching, flower performance, large flower size, and horizontally held petals, with color-coded Knockem Red being a fantastic new addition to the collection for the 2026 season. Propagated vegetatively from tissue culture for uniform plants, color-coded Knockem Red provides summer interest for gardeners and pollinators, with the seed heads providing food for birds in late fall and winter. Complementing color-coded Knockem Red is the new double-coated Coral Cranberry. The fully double bright coral pink flowers are prolific in their production and seated atop dense rosettes of foliage. The broad, horizontal ray petals of double-coated Coral Cranberry maximize the flower size on top of low, wide, and well-branched plants. Hugs and Kisses and Woodland Elf are two new epimedium varieties joining the Proven Winners perennial program. These varieties were selected for large flowers and long, well-branched scapes to increase the length of flowers. Both varieties are semi-evergreen without needing to be cut back. Hugs and Kisses has bicolor pink flowers with light pink backs and deep mauve centers, resulting in our reddest selection to date. The leaves have slightly wavy margins, creating additional interest in the garden and on retail benches. The flowers of Woodland Elf have soft yellow tips with golden yellow centers, held on incredibly long scapes. The elongated lance-like foliage is heavily flecked with burgundy in spring. Perfect Edging is a Festuca arundinaceae variety that is perfect for the middle of the border. The variegated foliage with creamy white margins surrounds blue-green leaves and will be most prolific as the plant emerges in early spring. Perfect Edging's flowers appear in early summer and remain upright through the end of the season, with the plant being excellent for soil conservation and erosion control. Joining a few other Heliopsis varieties in the Proven Winners perennial program are Athena Gold and Raise for Days. Athena Gold is a very compact variety with sunny yellow flowers that are packed with petals, extending the life of the individual blooms. Pollinators will love Athena Gold when planted in the front or middle of the border. Raise for Days is an incredibly dense, well-rounded variety with large, fully double golden yellow flowers on tall stems, making them perfect for cut flowers. Raise for Days is the most floriferous variety in the line and has excellent heat and drought tolerance. Joining top pick Dolce Sultry Night is Dolce Glazed and Infused, a new silvery heuchera. The large silver leaves have charcoal black veins with gentle ruffling, forming a dense mounding habit that holds up in both sunny or shady gardens. Dolce Glazed and Infused is incredibly floriferous, with deep rose-pink flowerscapes appearing in early summer and without vernalization needed. In southern zones, Dolce Glazed and Infused benefits from filtered sun or shade. Walter's Gardens has long been known for their tremendous hosta breeding, and the new Shadowland Chance Encounter adds to that legacy. The heart-shaped powdery blue leaves have a wide gold margin, emerging with an apple green margin that turns gold as the leaves mature. Shadowland Chance Encounter takes its name from the rare watermark halo that appears where the center and marginal variegation meet. Growing only 12 to 16 inches tall, but over 3 feet across, Shadowland Chance Encounter has white flowers that appear in early summer. Prairie Wind's October Sky is an excellent mid-sized native panicum grass with brilliant rosy purple seed heads that create a fantastic fall display. Prairie Wind's October Sky has an elegant upright shape with blue-green leaves that is less prone to opening up or collapsing than other varieties and stands about a foot taller than Prairie Wind's Apache Rose. The Bouquet Perfect series of Primrose expands the offerings of spring-blooming and shade-tolerant plants from Proven Winners Perennials. With 3 new varieties for 2026, all with well-rounded habits and large clean flowers, Bouquet Perfect Spearmint has large white flowers and a mint green hue. Bouquet Perfect Violetta shows off exceptionally dark violet blue flowers, and Bouquet Perfect Watercolor Blue has sky blue flowers with a darker blue eye. Their sterile flowers result in plants that are particularly long-blooming. Joining apple slices in the Proven Winners Perennial program is the new Orange Slices Spigilla. The tubular flowers of this native wildflower appear for many weeks in late spring and early summer. The red and orange colors, coupled with the flower shape of orange slices, makes it popular with hummingbirds. This long-living woodland perennial will be more floriferous in full sun and will benefit from filtered sun in warm climates. Cotton Candy was a new selection for the 2025 season, and Cotton Ball Thalictrum joins it, but with clear white flowers. Cotton Ball creates a dense pillar of finely textured foliage and flowers, perfect for adding height to narrow garden spaces. The dark stems of Cotton Ball add contrast to wispy sprays of white flowers, making an excellent cut flower for this deer and rabbit-resistant variety. For more information about Proven Winners Perennials or to place an order, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. Our partnership with Spring Meadow Nursery and the Proven Winners Color Choice Flowering Shrub Program spans 2 decades, and it's been incredible to witness up close the way the breeding in the program has fundamentally changed the shrub industry forever. With over 300 unique flowering shrubs, vines, evergreens, and trees, growers, retailers, and consumers can curate a selection that is tailored to their local market, from native plants to niche varieties to those perfectly suited to both hot and cold climates. Let's first look at a few newer program initiatives from Spring Meadow Nursery and Proven Winners Color Choice, and then we'll focus on the new varieties for the 2026 season. Proven Winners Color Choice Trees was soft launched in 2020, and we've spent the past few years building the supply chain and increasing availability in the marketplace. The goal of the program is to bring exciting trees with unique ornamental qualities with multiple seasons of interest, just like flowering shrubs. There are 15 trees to choose from, and we are working hard with breeders around the globe to find more trees that fit our criteria. The criteria we're looking for is superior beauty, improved disease resistance, landscape-friendly size and habit, multiple seasons of interest, retail appeal, and true innovation and improvements over old favorites. 2 standouts of the program are Showtime Crabapple and Midnight Express Redbud. Showtime, the 2026 Tree of the Year, has a nice upright overall habit and displays deep, rich pink flowers just in time for spring that turn into bright red fruit that brings color to every garden in the fall and winter. Hardy to Zone 4 and can be planted in full sun, this is a must-have tree for gardens everywhere. Midnight Express Redbud is a fast-growing, disease-resistant tree with beautiful purple foliage that lasts all season long. Pink pea-shaped blooms appear in early spring just in time for spring fever, hardy to Zone 5, and best grown in full sun for the best foliage color. For more information or to order Proven Winners Color Choice trees, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. Another exciting new addition to the Proven Winners Color Choice program is the inclusion of the very popular Hollywood Hibiscus Tropical Hibiscus Breeding Program from J. Berry Nursery. The extensive breeding program behind Hollywood Hibiscus has resulted in a collection of tropical hibiscus that have improved foliage, improved growth habits, pest and disease resistance, along with vibrant, eye-catching flowers that face upward and open fully for the boldest display on the market. These distinctive features, along with an exceptional bud and bloom count, sets Hollywood Hibiscus apart from other hibiscus varieties, making them a perfect fit for Proven Winners Color Choice. Compare Hollywood Hibiscus with conventional varieties side by side on the bench. The difference is clear. Hollywood Hibiscus have been bred to withstand high temperatures and sunny locations, further expanding the Proven Winners brand's offerings for warm southern and western markets, while also being able to thrive in patio containers in colder climates, allowing gardeners everywhere to create a tropical look with plants that have exceptional garden performance. New for 2026 is Hollywood Hibiscus Golden Globe with bright, juicy yellow-orange flowers with a strong red eye. For more information about Hollywood Hibiscus or to place an order, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. We pride ourselves at Proven Winners for developing plants and programs that develop solutions for our grower, retailer, and landscape customers, and most importantly, for the home gardener. The Deer Proof program from Spring Meadow Nursery and Proven Winners Color Choice is a perfect example of our customer-focused thinking. Deer browsing presents a rapidly increasing challenge for city dwellers, suburbanites, and country folk alike. As the deer population grows and spreads, people who never dreamed they'd see one in their backyard are waking up to find their landscapes and gardens obliterated nearly overnight. Working with third-party, university-supported research, the Proven Winners Color Choice Deer Proof program adds an insignia to containers and tags of the species least likely to be damaged by deer. The Deer Proof logo allows retailers to easily create highly visible, meaningful displays. And with over 30 varieties in the Proven Winners Color Choice Deer Proof program, gardeners can create long-lasting success and peace of mind with their shrub selections. To view the list of deer-proof varieties or to learn more about the program, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. More and more people are becoming aware of invasive plants and the problems they pose for both the environment and for plant management. But plant invasiveness can be a vast and difficult topic for industry partners and homeowners alike. That's why we're pleased to introduce the new Color Choice In Check program, consisting of 20 flowering shrub varieties that sets little to no seed. The In Check designation will appear on tags of each of the plants in the program, alongside the common name, so it's clear that these are varieties the gardener can feel confident buying. After all, even if the species isn't invasive in their area, no one wants to deal with extra seedlings if they can help it, so the varieties also appeal to those seeking low-maintenance landscaping. To view the list of in-check varieties or to learn more about the program, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. Let's take a look at the new Proven Winners Color Choice shrub varieties for the 2026 season. First up, we have 8 top picks for the year. These are the items that we feel will be the most impactful and should be on every grower and retailer order and in every consumer's garden. Our first top pick for 2026 is Berryscape aronia. A species native to North America, Berryscape thrives in a range of challenging conditions, tolerating heat, drought, and poor soil. Its first display is a cloud of nicely spaced out white flowers in springtime, looking loose and carefree in the garden. Those flowers turn into super showy clusters of berries which ripen from yellow to orange to vibrant red. The color progression of berryscape is fun to watch and provides a feast for birds, which is another show altogether. Foliage also turns a brilliant red in fall, turning it into a well-rounded showpiece for native gardens and formal spaces alike. High contrast draws the eye, and Kodiak Jet Black Durvilla is just the kind of shrub to provide it, making it a natural choice for a top pick for the 2026 season. Its foliage is nearly black and remains just the same all growing season. In the summer, the contrast heightens with bright yellow flowers that draw equally colorful pollinators in for a feast. Kodiak Jet Black is ideal for native gardens, pollinator patches, and filling borders. The size and scope of the hydrangea breeding program at Spring Meadow Nursery is unmatched and continues to crank out high-performing, game-changing hydrangeas of all shapes and sizes. The Proven Winners Color Choice dominance in the world of hydrangeas brings us a number of new varieties for the 2026 season, including 4 that are top pick varieties. Joining the groundbreaking and extremely popular Fairy Trail Bride Cascade Hydrangea is Fairy Trailed Fresco Cascade Hydrangea, an early blooming variety with unique trailing stems and colorful mophead flowers that will be blue or pink depending on soil pH levels. The compact, cloud-like appearance of Fairy Trail Fresco makes it perfect for containers, hanging baskets, and front-of-the-border plantings. Incredible Stormproof Smooth Hydrangea is a compact and resilient shrub with dense growing and strong stems, the kind of reliability we all want in our show-stopping shrubs. Incredible Stormproof features abundant small white blooms that cover the entire plant, eliminating the need for front fillers. This low-maintenance hydrangea is perfect for gardeners who want a beautiful and weather-resistant shrub. Powerball Panicle Hydrangea features large, nearly round blooms with densely packed florets. Flowers emerge lime green, transition to white, and mature to soft pink in the fall. An easy-to-care-for shrub, Powerball thrives in the middle of the border or even in containers, wherever you need some powerful beauty. Our last hydrangea top pick for 2026 is Gatsby Glowball. This oak leaf hydrangea is a compact native shrub with oversized leaves and massive white flowers that mature to lime green. The fall foliage of Gatsby Glowball is a blend of dramatic burgundies and red tones and is ideal for low hedges, groupings, or woodland edges. The rose breeding program for Proven Winners Color Choice shrubs is extremely deep and brings us Reminiscent Yellow, a 2026 top pick. Reminiscent Yellow features buttery yellow ruffled blooms with coppery orange stamens. Its light and airy appearance and delightful fragrance make it perfect for high-traffic areas like patios and containers. Our final 2026 top pick is Bloomerang Showmound Lilac, a dwarf reblooming variety with compact growth. Bloomerang Showmound features fluffy clusters of bright white blooms in spring and again in late summer. Its small, disease-resistant foliage remains attractive throughout the season and is ideal for areas where you need to squeeze in some elegance. Bloomerang Showmound can be used in containers, small gardens, and tight spaces. Sweet Emotion Blaze Abelia provides a double dose of beauty in your growing season. It starts in spring when it bursts with fragrant pink blooms, with the plentiful little flowers attracting pollinators for weeks. Then, in the fall, the foliage of Sweet Emotion Blaze transforms into a stunning display of yellow, orange, and red hues. It's the ideal centerpiece plant for gardeners who like to get 2 for the price of 1. Hot Chana Japanese Maple experiences dramatic color changes throughout the growing season. Its foliage emerges bright red, and over time, the interior foliage softens to a dusty green, but the tips stay red. In fall, the red makes a triumphant return. As an own root variety instead of a tree trunk that is grafted onto the roots of a different tree, it requires less worry. Hot Chana adds a striking low-maintenance focal point to any landscape. Sweet Reward Coral Azalea is a vibrant native hybrid with large blooms in shades of coral and sherbet orange that seem to glow out of the waking spring garden. The scent is just as explosive, able to reach gardeners with ease through an open window or while they stroll through the space. The showy flowers of Sweet Reward Coral are like beacons, attracting pollinators and creating a cheerful atmosphere that draws us in. Sweet Reward Pink Azalea has deliciously fragrant, wide-open blooms in shades of flamingo pink and gold. As a native species to North America, it performs well in a range of environments and attracts native pollinators. The showy flowers of Sweet Reward Pink make it a perfect choice for patios, decks, and near-frequently opened windows where you can enjoy the visiting pollinators and heady fragrance. Sunjoy Fast Neo is a vibrant barberry, growing larger and faster than its predecessor Sunjoy Neo, reaching 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. This faster growth also means that it gets a robust root system in place earlier, meaning less time watering and establishing plant. Its foliage boasts more intense red hues for a striking impact in your landscape. Sunjoy Fast Neo is an option for gardeners who want big impact quickly. Take a break from one-tone plants and enjoy a unique layered color effect with Sunjoy Really Red Barberry. New growth emerges fiery red in spring. As time passes, the interior foliage matures to a burgundy hue with a lime green edge. In shadier spots, the centers will have some green. Sunjoy Really Red is a multicolored shrub that adds visual interest and thrives in challenging conditions, making it a low-maintenance addition to many landscape styles. Fill undesirable vertical space quickly and with beauty with Dress to Thrill Crossvine. This vigorous native climber fills in spaces with tubular orange-red flowers all throughout the spring and summer. As you'd imagine, this long flower display turns hummingbirds and butterflies into eager repeat visitors. Thanks to its robust growth, Dress to Thrill requires a sturdy support structure to climb, but that also helps it brave heat and drought with surprising ease. Mop Top Butterfly Bush has a unique fountain habit with long, weeping branches covered in clusters of pale purple flowers. Unlike other butterfly bushes, Mop Top blooms in the spring. The fragrant blooms attract hungry pollinators and create a whimsical, flowing display in gardens just waking up from a winter slumber. With striking deep burgundy foliage and blushed red new growth that are guaranteed to stand out in any garden, Red Zeppelin Sweet Shrub might just be the most luxurious North American native shrub you've ever seen. Its large, shiny leaves provide coarse visual texture, great for breaking up landscapes filled with the medium textures of plants like roses or the fine textures for shrubs like boxwood. The addition of subtle orange flowers of Red Zeppelin are an unexpected delight in late spring. For gardeners who like the look of peonies and wish they could enjoy them outside of spring, the Just Chill Double Pink Camellia is going to delight them. In mid-fall, it produces large, true peony-like flowers in pale pink. But Just Chill Double Pink has something peonies do not: evergreen foliage. New growth is burgundy and mature leaves are shiny and dark green, providing the garden with year-round interest. Introduce the delicious tones of orange into the spring and summer garden with Kodiak Spiced Durvilla. Its new growth is a blend of orange and copper with burgundy stems. In summer, the interior is a pretty green with a blush of bronze. The loose habit of Kodiak Spiced works well as a low hedge, filling the border, or as a staple in the cut flower garden as a filler for arrangements. Buckhead Bold Distillum is a standout shrub for southern gardens. Its large, textured foliage shifts from bronze to blue-green, a subtle color shift for detail-loving gardeners. In late winter, it adds a vibrant touch with bright red flowers. The dense growth of Buckhead Bold makes it an excellent choice for hedges or foundations. Mr. Smooth Seedless Silverthorn is an elegant shrub with silvery green foliage and thornless branches. It's remarkably adaptable, thriving in poor soil and tolerating deer, drought, and pollution. Mr. Smooth Seedless is ideal as a backdrop in the border, filler for hedges, or cut foliage in a cut flower garden. Paraplu Pure White Rose of Sharon boasts luminous, wide-open, truly bright white blooms that stand out day and night. This summer bloomer attracts attention with its continuous flowering and the resulting drove of pollinators it draws in. Paraplu Pure White thrives as a hedge, specimen, or foundation plant. Hedgebox Japanese holly is an evergreen shrub with a narrow, upright habit, making it ideal for hedges in tight spaces. It tolerates pollution, salt, and extreme temperatures, making it suitable for challenging urban environments. Hedgebox is low maintenance and requires minimal pruning. Easy as Pie Bush Cherry offers both ornamental beauty and delicious fruit. Its showy white spring flowers are followed by very showy tart berries, perfect for baking, preserves, or fresh eating. Easy as Pie's dwarf size and low maintenance nature makes it easy to grow in any garden. The oh-so-easy red stripe rose features unique, striped, and swirled blooms in shades of red, pink, and white. Each flower is like a piece of art. This vigorous, disease-resistant rose reblooms continuously without deadheading, providing a long-lasting display of color. Gardeners can attract hummingbirds easily with Chiclet Red Tacoma. Its large, red, trumpet-shaped flowers each have pale orange throats, drawing in pollinators like a lighthouse or tropical bullseye, with blooms arriving continuously from summer to frost. Chiclet Red is drought-tolerant and deer-resistant, thrives in tough conditions, and can be pruned in early spring for shaping. Whippet Good Thuya is bursting with long, thin leaves, keeping the landscape interesting at all times. The quirky shape of Whippet Good is a striking addition to any garden, perfect for softening borders or creating a whimsical hedge that requires minimal pruning. Spice Cowboy Viburnum's flowers are massive, snowball-like, and have an incredibly intense fragrance. A jaw-dropping fall color display wraps up the growing season with a bang, delivering vibrant fall color in shades of red, burgundy, and orange. Spice Cowboy can be grown as a large shrub or trained into a multi-stem tree. Either way, it'll delight as a specimen, hedge, or near buildings to soften hard lines. To learn more about these Proven Winners Color Choice varieties or to place an order, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. In 2019, Jason Van Wingerden and Frank Paul established the Plant Company with a single goal: to reinvent the houseplant industry. With better genetics, unique varieties, extremely high growing standards, insect-free and disease-free plants, the Plant Company has more than accomplished their original objective. Proven Winners partnered with the Plant Company soon after to create Proven Winners leafjoy, the industry's most innovative houseplant program. leafjoy was created with garden centers and consumers in mind, and that mindfulness has quickly fueled dramatic growth and consumer recognition of the leafjoy difference. For example, with the majority of houseplant programs on the market, we continue to see consumers frustrated by the lack of tags, lack of genus and species information, and lack of care information. With the Proven Winners leafjoy program, we immediately help the retailer and consumer by providing a large variety-specific plant tag with easy-to-understand care information that ships automatically with every plant. We also created common sense where to use plant collections to quickly let the consumer know exactly where they can and should place the plant in their home or office. This innovation has been a huge win for the shopper, but also for the retailer as it simplifies the shopping and merchandising experience. If you haven't tried the leafjoy program yet, I promise you'll be amazed. Garden centers can order directly from the Plant Company, conveniently located in Stewart's Draft, Virginia. Not only does the climate in the mountains of Virginia produce the industry's highest quality houseplants, they also are closer than many other growers, resulting in less freight time for the plants to get to garden centers. Lastly, the plant company offers low minimums and ease of ordering compared to many other growers. And don't forget, leafjoy is backed by the industry's best and largest consumer marketing campaign, designed to drive consumers into stores looking for their favorite leafjoy items. Let's take a look at the many options in the Proven Winners leafjoy program, beginning with a few of the newest innovations. The team at the plant company regularly travels the world to bring new varieties into the Proven Winners leafjoy program. One of the most exciting additions is the new Doc Block Premier Collection of Anthuriums. The award-winning varieties from Dr. Jeff Block are truly collector's items and are driving consumers into garden centers trying to get their hands on one of these amazing plants. leafjoy Doc Block Anthuriums will make your garden center stand out from the crowd. The new terraformed terrariums are the easiest, no-care way to bring nature to any indoor space. These self-contained ecosystems, available in multiple sizes and price points, thrive without pruning, watering, or fertilizing, making them foolproof options for indoor gardeners. Great for gifts, impulse buys, collectors, miniature gardeners, classrooms, and more, they are sure to boost year-round sales in garden centers. Retailers and consumers have fallen in love with the innovative leafjoy H2O collection, winner of the 2023 Tropical Plant International Expo Cool Product Award. We know caring for houseplants can be intimidating for consumers, making these virtually maintenance-free hydroponic gardens the perfect fit. Other than adding a little more water about once per month or when the container is almost empty, these plants are virtually carefree. Ideal for use in any light condition, from windowsills, desks, classrooms, nightstands, kitchen counters, bathrooms, and just about anywhere else you can imagine. leafjoy H2O containers come in a wide variety of different shapes, sizes, and styles, typically thriving for 6 months to 1 year or longer, requiring virtually no maintenance and the ability to be placed in just about any setting. leafjoy H2O houseplants are perfect for gifting to a friend or family member. Available in irresistible 9cm containers, leafjoy littles make easy impulse purchases for consumers looking for a lower price point entry to indoor plants. leafjoy littles appeal to the novice plant collector's desire to nurture and learn about houseplants without the pressure of caring for a larger, more expensive plant. leafjoy littles are also perfect for making DIY dish gardens. With over 50 leafjoy littles varieties ranging from pothos to Hoyas to Syngonium, Fittonia, ferns, and more, there's the perfect leafjoy littles variety for any houseplant enthusiast. Filling vertical spaces is a breeze with leafjoy canopy collection varieties. With over 30 plant varieties available in 9, 10, and 12cm size hanging containers, houseplant lovers will fall in love with the leafjoy canopy collection. The individual plant varieties in the leafjoy collection are available in 12cm or 17cm containers, made from 100% certified post-consumer recycled plastic. As a reminder, every plant automatically comes with a large, informative plant tag with useful care information and where to use icons. Premium varieties are top sellers of exceptional quality and are available in a wide range of plant genus. Many new varieties are being added to the program regularly, such as Art Deco Gothic, Klingon Mini Zen, Jungle Diva Roxy, Prismacolor Bronze, and Shimmering Falls Silver Splash, just to name a few. The collection also features boutique and collector's edition varieties, which are extremely unique and in limited supply, commanding higher price points and higher margin opportunities for our retail partners. Available with special tags that call out the uniqueness of the plant, varieties like Doc Block Michelle, Doc Block Premier, Endless Cascades Blushing Sunset, Tropical Tapestry Kura Kura, and others will have houseplant enthusiasts running to your garden center. As a reminder, all leafjoy items can be ordered directly from the plant company. For more information, visit provenwinners.com/2026 resources. I know I just covered a lot of information, but I'm thankful as that means there is a tremendous amount of continued growth for the #1 plant brand. Having worked for Proven Winners for the last 23 years, I'm more excited than ever about what we're doing for you and all of our partners. We have the best team and the brightest minds working to innovate and expand the Proven Winners brand, with the goal of adding value to your business and your product offerings. Since 1992, our vision has always been to make gardeners successful. From our eco-friendly plantable packaging for less waste and better use of the Earth's resources, to twist and plant augers to make planting faster and easier, to self-watering decorative containers, premium potting soil and plant foods, top-performing annuals, perennials, shrubs, caladiums, callas, alocasia, houseplants, and flowering bulbs, to the WaterWise drip irrigation kit, we are able to help consumers complete their gardening projects from start to finish, all backed by the industry's most trusted and reliable brand. At home, those gardeners have access to a wide range of informative and helpful how-to resources via our websites, the Proven Winners Winner's Circle newsletters, the Gardener's Idea Book, and social media channels, to name a few. Our commitment to the best gardening products and the best gardening information is unwavering and unmatched. Thankfully, this has all led to a passionate, brand-loyal consumer fan base, one that is unrivaled in the industry. Frankly, and unfortunately though, our biggest challenge every year continues to be helping these gardeners find the Proven Winners plants on their ever-expanding wish list. Hardly a day goes by where we don't get a call, email, or social media post from frustrated gardeners asking for help to find a specific Proven Winners variety or product. To be blunt, we need your continued help to bring a wider assortment of Proven Winners plants in increased quantities to gardeners. Our grower and retailer support teams are ready and willing to assist you in this endeavor. Even better, you have the additional support of the most innovative marketing department in the live goods industry, working on your behalf 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to generate pull-through sales opportunities. Every single Proven Winners plant and gardening product comes preloaded with built-in consumer demand. No other plant brand offers this level of support. So let's work together and continue to build our collective industry by making gardeners as successful as possible. As a reminder, we have created a landing page at provenwinners.com/2026 resources, where resources for everything included in this video are in one convenient location. On behalf of the Proven Winners family, thank you for watching this. Thank you for your partnership, and thank you for helping to make Proven Winners the #1 plant brand and the brand gardeners trust.